Well, this is just too much fun. Please watch part 1 and part 2 too. There's nothing like the love of a family, and there's nothing like homemade gifts. So how about combine them? On one of our favorite vacations ever, my husband and I stayed in a one-bedroom garden view cottage named Two Birds, a haven nestled among the trees. Sitting atop some of the most spectacular sea caves in the world, we became transfixed with the song One Love. So I thought this would be a nice touch for Valentine's Day.
'Cause you know I'm feeling something's missing. No, it's not what I had wished for. Let's stop praying for love, yeah. Yeah, I want your heart, I want your body. Come and let me show you what I mean.
I purchased this clock from IKEA with the intention of doing fluid art on top of it for a gift for my husband for Valentine's Day. We've never had a clock in our master bathroom, and I figure it's a low-risk location if I don't like it. Just a little ASMR there for you. So I actually used a pencil to push through that hole, and that helps the most. Then I tested an area just to see how the acrylic paint would do, but I knew that acrylic would dry fine on plastic, so it was worth a try. The biggest trick is making sure that you let the acrylic paint dry completely before you put the clear cover back on. While you watch the fascinating flow of the acrylic paint, I'm going to tell you about my history with fluid art. Last January, I began my journey with fluid art, and I was so excited I made several pieces, and then, as life would have it, I got preoccupied with other fun things. Then, as this January rolled around, I was excited to dive back in with fluid art, and I had gifts in mind. Valentine's Day was upon us, a party coming up at school, and it was going to be so much fun. And then, as life would have it, I had 3 kids get sick in the course of 2 weeks, and I'm sort of fighting off something as well. And while I had my gifts done in time, I did not have this video out. So we can consider these lovely spring gifts. How about that? First step, you're going to take acrylic paint. The brand does not matter. Squeeze some in your cup. Then you're going to add Flood Floetrol. This is part of your pouring medium. It's very cheap, so go crazy. Just make sure if you put more Floetrol, you put a little more paint. You want to mix your Floetrol and paint together before you add anything else so you can nail your consistency. Mix to the consistency of maple syrup and mix well. Then add a drop of water. Don't go crazy with the water because that's how you get muddy work. Once you mix in your water, your consistency will loosen a little. Then add 100% dimethicone silicone, a tiny drop just the size of a small bead. If you use too much, you will have residue on your dried product. Mix one more time and you're set. I added one color, and then when I was ready, I added another color, and you just continue until you reach your desired effect. You can also pour your first color into the cup and then add secondary, tertiary colors to the same cup, and that is going to give you a dirty pour.
Now I'm just going in with a paper towel, just fold paper towel around the tool, and then you can scrape it along the edge.
There are so many different fluid art techniques, and I would love to share them with you in other videos.
I cannot seem to leave well enough alone. I'm going to fight the perfectionism and just let it be. Whatever happens, happens, and that will be my final project. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
like how the bottom section of it has more of the lighter color in it. I was also curious if I would like to add a shiny glaze on top, so that may be something I do at another time. Mainly, I was trying to teach myself that I can be okay with an imperfect product. If it doesn't flow, let it go.
I see a sky with a reindeer car, but I'm not running.
Speaking of flowing,
I see it train moving all too fast, but
the next craft is over at my coffee station. I love coffee, even though I never did until I became a mom. I'm still acquiring a taste for it, but I do enjoy changing up my coffee station to keep it fun. I knew if I liked the effect, I would give it as a gift, which I will. This gift will be flowing to a family member. This simple DIY can be made with a canvas from the dollar store and this little hanging wall art that comes with a ribbon. Now, you can choose to remove the ribbon if you like. I started painting the canvas with a drip art technique, removed the canvas from the frame, cut it to size, used hot glue to add it to this art. And it was ready to display. Rise and grind!
We're buying this, we're gonna flat first. This flat. There, now, I need to do that. With my hands. Look, it's my hands doing it.
Wow. Very cool.
But then pour. Because I do want to pour.
There are so many ways to incorporate your kids into creating homemade and handmade gifts.
I'm gonna make a lot of it go on this white.
I see.
A lot of different colors.
And it's so much fun to give something with a personal touch.
We put all of it on this.
For store-bought items, one thing I learned that I think is pretty cool is if you cut off that little opening that indicates that it's a retail purchase, it will make your gift look just a little bit more polished. Don't forget the really neat items that you can pick up at Dollar Tree. You would be surprised what name brands they end up carrying that are perhaps surplus from other stores. Will you join me for these upcoming videos? Oh, and feel free to leave a comment as well. XO, Ashley Camber.
I love my kids so much, so I just really like to have a special Valentine's Day for them, you know?
Daddy, look at this. See that? Why does this happen when I do that?
Oh, okay. I was saying, I love my kids, so I just like to make a special Valentine's Day for them, you know? Here you go, sweetie.
P.S. I love you, Mops Girls, and I will love always this project we did. It was the icing on top of the cake for my birthday.
I don't really need new friends, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much.
PPS, here is a preview of an upcoming video. Oh hey, Hey, would you like to subscribe to explore more? I'll be here.